Call the special meeting of December 16th, 2014 to order. Roll call. Ms. Simon.
Mr. Longshore, Mr. Burke, Mr. Dunhoff,
Here.
Ms. Skidmore,
Here.
Ms. Sudkamp,
I'm here.
Ms. Pitts,
Here.
Ms. Kyle,
Here.
Ms. Cahill, Mr. Cahill,
Here.
Mr. Brown,
Here.
Mr. Blankenship,
Here.
Mr. Howard.
Here. We have a quorum and may proceed. We have two items on our special agenda. The first is the ambulance bid. It's all yours.
Thank you. Try to keep it brief here. We've completed our specification process for the purchase of a new ambulance. This ambulance will replace our model year 2000 ambulance that currently has over 126,000 miles. That vehicle is currently our reserve / SRT ambulance and is becoming very costly for us to maintain. Plans call to sell this replaced ambulance through the city surplus inventory process. The new ambulance will become our main first out ambulance to be in service at Station 1, while our current first out ambulance, a 2012, will be placed into service at Station 3. The ambulance that's currently out there with over 77,000 miles will become our reserve ambulance. Just a little background here. A lot of progress has been made over the years within the ambulance industry in regards to improving safety and reliability issues. The ambulance we purchased 3 years ago was far ahead of any other ambulance purchased by our department in the past. That ambulance is safer and ongoing maintenance costs have been dramatically reduced. That's what we're expecting with the new ambulance as well. We came to our decision to purchase this ambulance on the following factors. Number one, cost of maintenance. We've spent over $74,000 in maintenance on the reserve ambulance. Putting money into that 15-year-old emergency vehicle with that many miles, we feel is not fiscally responsible. Number two, we make over 3,500 calls per year, with EMS making up about 70% of those calls. These units are operated on a consistent basis and remain in the forefront of our operations. Number three, our long-term operational plans call for additional staffing, as you guys are well aware. That staffing will be used to cross-staff a ladder truck and a third ambulance. Ensuring a quality reserve ambulance will allow us to better serve our citizens while bringing in more EMS billing revenue. And finally, serious upgrades. The new ambulance will have a larger box, allowing more room for our patients and crew, an upgraded liquid rear suspension that will reduce long-term maintenance costs, while in turn providing a better ride. The patient compartment box is constructed in a way that would keep our firefighters and patients safer in the event of a crash. With that being said, we are recommending the purchase of a Braun ambulance sold by Penn Care Public Safety Technology based in Niles, Ohio. The bid price with some options is $187,771. This is only an 8% increase in what we paid for a similar ambulance 3 years ago. The requested ambulance is similar to the last, and we are confident the new ambulance will be even safer and better suited for our department. We purchased a Braun ambulance 3 years ago and have had great success with it so far. There have been no complaints from the firefighters providing care, and there have been no major maintenance issues. So we're very, very happy with that ambulance, and that's what we would like to buy again. And,
we have received the bid. Mr. Dunhoff, is there a motion to accept the bid?
Absolutely.
Second, Ms. Skidmore?
Yes.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
You got it. Second item is legislation. Second reading, Mr. Wickman.
Yes, sir. It's an ordinance of the City of Erlanger in Kenton County, Kentucky, amending the Erlanger zoning ordinance to change the zoning map thereof to reclassify thereon an approximate half-acre area that is located and known as 482 Erlanger Road with PID number 0033014-117 from the R1 June single-family residential zone to the SC shopping center zone.
This is second reading. The motion to adopt an order published. This is the property on Erlanger Road that we wanted to get that to say yes to that business and get them into it as early as possible. So, is there a motion, Mr. Blankenship?
Yes.
Second by Ms. Kyle. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Ms. Skidmore,
Yes.
Ms. Sudkamp,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Blankenship,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Howard,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Pitts,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Cahill,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Kyle,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Dunhoft,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, ma'am.
Motion carries all ayes. I will sign the ordinance. Nothing more on our agenda. I'll entertain a motion, we adjourn. Motion by Ms. Kyle, second by Ms. Pitts. Any discussion? All in favor, say ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. All opposed, say ho, ho. We're finished. Thank you all.